Hey.
Hey.
Come on in.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
You know what? Let's do this.
I did it, but I think somebody came behind me and finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
But they was trying to fucking run me nuts. Yeah, I did it. But there's 3 more people. I don't know.
And you know what?
They was living when I left. But I think somebody came in behind me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them.
In a world full of mysteries and crime, sometimes the unexpected unfolds before our very eyes. Imagine a scenario where a suspect, under intense scrutiny, confesses to a crime without hesitation. What could happen next? One such extraordinary incident took place recently, unfolding a tale that seems straight out of a suspense thriller. A suspect, under intense scrutiny, astonishingly confessed to a crime almost immediately. Prepare to be captivated as we delve into a mind-boggling tale that challenges conventional wisdom and uncovers the truth behind how the suspect confesses almost immediately, then this happens. These are 5 extremely fast police interviews that resulted in confessions or arrests. These 5 cases highlight how quickly suspects incriminated themselves during the police interrogations, leading to their arrests. Raymond Gates. Let's begin with the case of Raymond Gates, who unintentionally confessed and sealed his fate in a matter of seconds. Raymond was brought in by the police after they obtained a video showing him physically harming a 17-year-old girl. The police needed to prove that the girl did not give her consent for the attack, which was challenging because only part of the incident was captured on camera. However, Raymond made a major mistake during the interrogation that made things much easier for the police.
The girl came back to my house. She's telling me she wants to lose her virginity, man. She's ready to do it and everything. And then right a couple seconds before, and she's like, I don't know, and stuff like that. She's telling me, yes, everything's cool. She's cool with making out.
But when she screamed, "Stop! Please don't do this. It hurts so much."
I was already inside of her at that point. I mean, the "oh no, stop!" I'm already inside of her there, man. That's already that's when she's like, "Oh, it hurts," which it hurts when a girl gets her virginity taken.
He confessed to the police that a girl he was with expressed her desire to lose her virginity. He believed that she was fully prepared and willing to engage in sexual activity. This incident proved crucial in proving his guilt, and the police were able to gather enough evidence to convict him. Consequently, he was swiftly found guilty and received a prison sentence of 9 years. Quantrell Schwartzlow. Raymond's interview was relatively short, lasting less than 10 minutes. However, Quantrell Schwartzlow's interrogation was even quicker, ending in just a few seconds. But it didn't end the way you might expect. Captain Todd Christensen, who works in the Detective Bureau at the Rock County Sheriff's Office, shared that detectives found out around 12:15 p.m. that a man who was in handcuffs managed to escape from a room where he was being interviewed. Christensen mentioned that the man had been arrested a little after 11 a.m., while a search warrant was being executed on West Beloit Street in Orfordville. Following the arrest, the man was brought to the Detective Bureau at the Rock County Sheriff's Office, arriving there at 11:30 a.m., where he was scheduled for an interview while in custody.
The security screens now are stainless steel. They allow air to flow through, and they are securely bolted to the building. They're not just inside the frame of the actual window. They're actually secured with some pretty solid bolts.
A teenager named Quantrell D. Schwartzlow was involved in some serious crimes. First, he was left alone in a locked room during an interview, but he managed to escape by breaking a window on the 2nd floor. Detectives and staff immediately started searching the nearby area to find him. The police shared information with other law enforcement agencies about places where they thought he might have gone. The Janesville police officers acted quickly and found him at one of the addresses provided around 3:30 p.m. He was taken into custody on Yuba Street in Janesville. Quantrell D. Schwartzlow, who is 17 years old, has been arrested for committing second-degree sexual assaults, strangulation, suffocation, and battery. In addition to these charges, he was also arrested for escaping from custody after he escapes from the locked room. We don't know for sure what happened to Quantrell after that, but this incident will always be remembered as a remarkable moment in the history of interrogations.
you'll probably still be able to get out of it, but it's going to take a lot more than just opening the window. It's just going to take some kicking and pounding.
Ricky Hawthorne. However, Ricky Hawthorne chose a simpler method to quickly admit his guilt during the interrogation. Ricky was discovered covered in blood near the lifeless bodies of Lara Kuchar and Tommy Skeens. It was evident that Lara had suffered an attack. Furthermore, Ricky's DNA was found at the crime scene, leaving the police with no doubts when they brought him in for questioning. Surprisingly, Ricky made it even easier for them by immediately confessing when asked by the detectives.
Hey,
Hey.
come on in.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did it.
How was it?
I did it.
You know what? Let's do this.
I did it, but I think somebody came behind me and finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
So much for remaining silent. Nevertheless, Ricky claims that he is not the actual murderer. According to him, he only assaulted the couple and harmed Lara, but someone else completed the act. Despite the mounting evidence against him, Ricky would have a better chance of avoiding punishment if he had chosen to remain silent.
And you know what?
They was living when I left, but I think somebody came in behind me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them, but it was somebody else. I left.
Although Ricky claimed otherwise, it was discovered that the couple's injuries were the cause of their deaths. Ricky was eventually proven guilty and committed first and second degree murder, as well as physically assaulting Lara. Jared Murray. This incident involving Jared is considered the most extreme and bizarre interrogation in history. During a car ride to Walmart, Jared unexpectedly shot his friend in the head. His reason for doing this was simply to experience the feeling of killing someone. After the incident, Jared tried to escape to Canada by hitchhiking, but he was apprehended by an officer who matched his description. The officer took Jared into custody, and a chilling interview followed.
What do you remember telling me?
In summation that I'm guilty, yes.
Of what?
Of murder.
Okay, and who did you murder?
Gennaro.
Okay, and how did you murder him?
With a gun. I shot him in the head twice.
Okay.
3 shots were fired, 1 missed.
It seemed that Jared had already confessed to the crime even before reaching the police station. However, what's intriguing about this interrogation is not only the speed of his confession, but also the reasons behind it and his overall behavior throughout the interview.
Jared, give me your full name.
Jared Lindruth Wayne Murray.
Okay, and what's your date of birth?
July the 20th, 1994.
And how'd you guys hook up?
I went down to his dorm room and asked if I could be given a ride to Walmart in exchange for $20 gas money.
Okay. And did he agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's a couple miles from the school?
1.7 miles, sir.
1.7 miles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so he took you to Walmart?
Yes, sir.
And did you both go in?
No, we did not go in, sir.
Okay, and why not?
We pulled into the parking lot, then I pulled the weapon on him and demanded that he take me to Asher, Oklahoma, sir.
Okay, and why did all of a sudden did you decide that you needed to go to Asher?
Because I was planning to take him out into the country and kill him.
Jared did not display any signs of empathy, remorse, or awareness that his actions were morally wrong. He described his actions as if they were mere facts. A later psychological assessment revealed that Jared had become delusional and believed that he had a requirement to kill someone. It is clear that Jared's diagnosis of schizoaffective disorder and his delusions likely compelled him to commit the murder. Jared was charged with first-degree murder, but he was eventually found not guilty because of insanity. Instead of receiving a prison sentence, he was ordered to spend an indefinite period in a mental health facility, where he could receive the necessary treatment that he should have received much earlier. Last suspect. In each of these situations, there were 3 cases where criminals admitted their guilt quickly. However, there are other instances where the interrogation happens immediately, but for a different reason. In this particular case, an 18-year-old suspect was brought in because he allegedly hit a police officer with his car. After that, the suspect was informed of his Miranda rights, which are very important legal rights that everyone has.
It is a criminal investigation. Obviously, you're not free to go because you have warrants for your arrest. I'm going to read your Miranda because it's very important you understand your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Yes, sir. Have these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. I'm sorry? Say what have these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You don't want to talk to me? I just call my mom. Okay, you can call your mom at the jail. All right.
Despite being only 18 years old, this person demonstrated how to handle a police interrogation perfectly by exercising their rights and effectively outsmarting the detectives. It seems like the suspect didn't want to incriminate themselves and possibly end up in prison for the rest of their life. As we conclude this perplexing tale, we are reminded of the unpredictable nature of human behavior and the depths of mystery that can lie within a single confession. The twists and turns in this story will leave us questioning our assumptions and the complexities of justice. We can only hope that such intriguing cases continue to challenge our understanding of the human psyche, pushing the boundaries of what we believe to be possible. So, stay tuned for more incredible stories that remind us that truth is often stranger than fiction.